Queens, this client came in for a full service, which is a takedown of the crochet braids, a shampoo, condition, and a reinstall. So as I began to take down her hair, she said, PK, I want to leave these in. I said, excuse me? I want to leave in my cornrows. I said, wait a minute. Girl, I said you had these cornrows in for how long? She said, about 7 weeks. I said, what in the ham sandwich? I said, you cannot leave these in for another 6 or 7 weeks. And she said to me, well, I want to keep them in because my cornrow still looks decent and I don't want to put any more tension on my hair because I'm trying to grow my hair out. I want to do a 1-year hair growth program with you. And I said, what in the world? I said, so you want to keep these cornrows in and you want me to put another installation on top of these old cornrows. Now, normally an installation stays in for about, I tell the queen, 6 weeks, that's it. But if you have thinning or alopecia, I say 4 to 5 weeks, then take them out. And then after about 6 to 8 weeks, you really need to do a protein treatment because a protein treatment helps with the breakage and manageability of the hair. So I told her, I said, well, let me look at your scalp. So I looked at her scalp. It looked decent. It looked decent. And so I said, well, okay, we'll go ahead and give this a try. That's what you want to do. I don't recommend it, but that's what you want to do. Hey, we'll do it. So I began to just take down her hair, as you can see, and evaluated everything. And, it looked good. And, it wasn't any dandruff and there wasn't any huge smell to her scalp. So I went ahead and started taking out the installation. But as you can see, she does have a lot of thinning there in the middle and on the top and her edges. But she really is wanting to try to grow out this hair. So when you guys come in, I really want to know what you're doing with your hair so I can assist you on your hair growth journey. When you have thinning in the front, top, or back, I'm always asking, what are you doing for your hair health? And then from there, I'll give you suggestions on what you can do to further the growth of your hair. And that's one thing that I think all stylists, a good stylist, is going to ask is, what are you doing to protect your hair outside of a protective style? Protective styles are great, but I always say you have to take care of the hair underneath the protective style. And then you also have to give your hair a break from protective styles. And there's a lot of other things that you can do for that, but we won't get into that on this video. But there are other things you can do for your natural hair. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed to take out the rest of this installation, and I will chime back in just a second. So as you can see, Queens, she is wearing a net on top because she has a lot of thinning, a lot of space at the very top of her scalp. So I'm going to go in and continue to take out the crochet braid, but you can see I'm lifting up that net, and we want to go ahead and make sure that that area is clean as well. I'm going to finish taking out the top, and you really don't have to take off that net and do a new net. The net was fine. I will show you how to go ahead and reinstall that net. So I'm just going to finish taking out the rest of the crochet from the top. Here I'm going to get some Sea Breeze Astringent or some Witch Hazel to clean her scalp. Now you can do the scalp as well as clean the cornrow, and I do have a video out that says cleaning the scalp, how to clean when you're wearing crochet braids, and that is on my shorts. So be sure to watch that, you guys, if you want to know how to properly clean your crochet braids. So I am cleaning every bit of her scalp because I want to make sure that everything is nicely polished. And then as you can see, I am lifting up that net and getting under there as well. Now, you guys, unfortunately, I didn't have my extra toothbrush that I normally use. I use a clean toothbrush anytime I'm doing this, but I didn't have my toothbrush. So you want to use a regular soft toothbrush. So I went ahead and used my other brush that I had in there to clean her scalp. But normally you want to use a toothbrush. I want to get up under this net, so I just took out a piece of the string that held it down so I can peel that back and get to the rest of her scalp. I want to make sure I get that clean. Queens, this is one of my absolutely favorite parts of doing the crochet braid installation. I love to go ahead and put a nice carrier oil mixed with an essential oil on the scalp and go ahead and give you a nice head scrub. Now, normally the head scrub comes when I do the ASMR scalp massage, neck and shoulder massage. But in this case, you know, I'm just giving her a little special treat just because I just cleaned her scalp and I just wanted to do it because I like doing it. But as you can see, she's enjoying it. Okay, Queen, so this is where you can connect your crochet braid hair with the net and the cornrow. So as you can see how loose that hair is, this is something that you can do when you're doing your refresh on your person or client. When it's after 3 weeks, the cornrows are pretty loose And so you can go back in there and take the loose cornrows and kind of connect them together so it tightens up that cornrow so you can give them a nice clean look. And then there's a piece of her hair that's sticking up right there. So I'm going to take that and lay it down on top of the cornrow when I put the next crochet braid piece of hair in there. So I just want you guys to see how this can be done. And you're just simply connecting the loose cornrow to the top loose cornrow, and you're just putting it together. And that is how you tighten up your cornrow. Okay, Queen, so we are getting to the end of this video, but look how nice the hair is coming out. We are using the Remedy by Free Tress, and I used 2 packs on her. But right here, we're doing her edges, and because it's so loose, she's good to go. She's good to go with this installation. But it turned out beautiful. But I'm telling her she only needs to wear it for another 3 weeks for the max. Thanks for watching. Y'all be blessed.